Hello there. Welcome back to another video on Strictly Flying. Today, I want to talk a little about the channel, about what has happened until now, and what's in for the future of Strictly Flying. First off, I want to reach out to all of my subscribers and say a huge thank you. Today, I'm facing a dilemma, because I feel now is the time for new content. This channel, as most of my subscribers will know, is dominated by KLM flight between Norway and Brazil. It's time to try out other destinations, other airlines and aircrafts. When I uploaded my very first video 5 months ago, I never imagined I would receive so much positive feedback. And since this channel is mainly for my personal interest, to document how flying and travel during a worldwide pandemic would look like, I find it amazing how the channel has grown in only 5 months. The problem is that we're still in the midst of a pandemic. And flying has become a complex process of finding available flights, connections that work, and entry visas to certain countries. You see, prior to the pandemic, I had the luxury of connecting through Amsterdam with KLM, Paris with Air France, Frankfurt with Lufthansa, Madrid with Air Europe, or Lisbon with TAP Portugal. Nowadays, the airlines have drastically cut their network. And though most airlines are still flying to where I need to go, the connections are sometimes impossible, and will leave me stranded overnight at an airport, or make me travel half the globe to get to my destination. KLM is the only reliable airline for me nowadays, because of the fact that they have a very strong market in Norway, and the only airline with solid connections to South America. In May this year, I purchased a ticket with Lufthansa. I purchased a ticket solely because of the total travel time from A to B. A ticket with KLM, which was much cheaper, would have a travel time of 8 hours more than Lufthansa, or at least I thought. Lufthansa ended up canceling almost every leg of my journey, and rebooking me on other flights, with horrendous connection times, leaving me with a total flight time of over 10 hours longer than I would have had I purchased a ticket with KLM. Due to this fact alone, that I'll never be certain on when, or if my flight is leaving, and the fact that I've got a family waiting for me at home, I've decided that this is the time to play it safe. At least until it's clear that airlines are becoming more reliable. I've already purchased all of my tickets for the remaining year of 2020. And it's going to be with KLM. This isn't what I had planned, as Air France is starting their direct flights from Paris to Fortaleza in Brazil this year with the Dreamliner, and I really wanted to make a trip report on it. The problem though, is that there aren't any good connections anymore between Norway and France. So it's just not worth it. In the meantime, I'm just hoping you all will stick with me on my continuous commute with KLM until times get better. At least I'll try to make my trip reports more interesting, and of course, I read all comments and I'm open to suggestions on what you'd like, or don't want to see in my videos. Don't forget to also check out my channel, as there are many early trip reports that you might have missed. And I've created playlists with strictly landings, takeoffs and of course flight reports. Lastly, I've just recently created an Instagram account for Strictly Flying, where I'm frequently posting about my journeys, and by following this account, you'll also get a heads up on when to expect my next trip report to be uploaded. I've left a link to my account in the description below. So that's it. Just one last shout out to my subscribers before I go. You've all been awesome, and your support means everything. Thank you. Until next time, please be safe and see you all soon, on Strictly Flying.